Hello to Mrs. Silby, Claypole Primary School, and all the guys in Year 3. My name's Alistair Humphreys. I'm an adventurer and an author. I wrote The Boy Who Biked the World. Oh, I should have got one. Here we go. Boy Who Biked the World, and The Girl Who Rode the Ocean, and Great Adventurers. Although, look at this. This is the Korean version of Great Adventurers. So if you're good at Korean, you can read that. I can't read Korean. It's in English too. And I'm really glad to hear that you guys have been reading my book. So thank you so much for that. And even better, you've sent me some really good questions. So what I'm going to do is have a cup of tea and answer your questions. Right, here we go. So thanks to everyone who did these questions. Question 1. Why did you do the trip? Why did I cycle around the world? Woof. I thought it would be good fun. I thought it would be exciting. I thought it would be an adventure. I hoped that maybe I could write a book about it afterwards. I wasn't sure about that, but I hope so. I also thought it would be a challenge. It's good to do something that's difficult and scary and really hard, and you don't know if you can do it, and it's a bit scary, but then you go for it and you do it, and yes, you feel great, you feel really proud. So I wanted a challenge as well. So, and also I wanted to see the world. I grew up in England. I like England. It's nice. But what about China or Bolivia or Zimbabwe? There's lots and lots of exciting, interesting places in the world. So I wanted to go and see them as well and see what people are like living in all these different countries. What inspired me? Well, that book I just showed you in Korean is called Great Adventurers, and that is all the explorers and adventurers who inspired me to have adventures. So when I was young, I used to love reading books of people who'd gone off and done big adventures of their own. So what inspired me to go off on adventures was reading books about adventure. So who knows? Now you've read a book. Now you've read a book about adventure. Maybe you'll be going on adventures as well. Who knows? Question: what was it like in the desert? Well, first of all, let me tell you a joke. Why can you not get hungry in the desert? Because of all the sandwiches there. Get it? Because of all the sandwiches there. Funny? What was it like in the desert? I love deserts. They're empty and they're still and they're silent. And if you think about the lives we have, you don't get those things very often. I love the sunrises when sun just slides over the horizon like a fried egg in a pan. And I love the stars at night when it's so black and the stars are incredible and it's really cold in the desert at night. So I love a lot about the desert. How close did you come to a dangerous animal? I crossed quite a few bridges and I looked down and there were crocodiles in Africa. I saw plenty of snakes and scorpions. Which was the deadliest? The deadliest animal I saw cycling through Africa, sadly, was the mosquito, because mosquitoes carry the disease malaria, and that kills thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people every year in Africa. So I had to take some medicine to stop me getting malaria. How many animals did you see? Well, going on adventures is a great way to see wildlife. In Africa I saw elephants and did I see tigers? I did not see tigers. That was a total lie. I saw lions and cheetahs and buffalo, lots of beautiful birds. Loads of stuff. And being on a bike is a great way to travel because you really see stuff and you really pay attention to nature. What was the hardest part of your journey? The hardest part really was the loneliness of. It was great to travel on my own because it forced me to make friends and meet new people, but being on my own and lonely, I think that was the hardest part of the trip. What was your favourite part of the journey? Favourite part was probably the friends I made, the people that I met, different countries, rich people, poor people, different races, different religions, different languages, but just meeting nice people in different parts of the world. I think that's the best bit of my journey. What were you scared? What were you scared of the scorpions? Yeah, I wasn't very scared of scorpions, because if you don't bother a scorpion, it won't bother you. So in the desert, shake out your shoe in the morning. Be careful before you get into your sleeping bag. There's no scorpion tucked up in there. But apart from that, I wasn't really scared by them. What was I scared of? I was a bit scared of failing, that the whole thing would be too hard for me and I wouldn't be able to do it. And that was quite a scary thought. But also that was kind of exciting. It was one of the reasons I was doing the trip, to test myself and see if I could manage to do something difficult and scary that took a long time and a lot of hard work. Did you actually have a sister like in the story? Well, the story, I cycle around the world, I, myself, Alice Humphreys, adult, and I turned the story, as you know, into the story of a boy, Tom. The adventures Tom has, they're more or less the same adventures that I had in real life on my journey. But I did make up that it was a boy and changed it a bit. In real life, I've got a brother. He's a teacher. But in the book, Tom has a sister called Lucy. And Lucy, she, in my new book, is the girl who rode the ocean. So this still has got Tom and Lucy in it, but it's a book about Lucy. So I made that part up. I don't have a sister. Did you enjoy your adventure? Oh, definitely. I loved it. Cycling around the world is the best, most exciting, most crazy, most stupid, most funny, most fun thing I've ever done in my life. Ding! Oh, I just got a message. I loved it. It was a brilliant, brilliant thing to do. Which country had the lowest temperature? Well, you've only read book 1 so far, but later on in my trip around the world, I got to Russia. That was cold. That was much colder than being in a freezer. Imagine being inside a freezer for 3 months. That's how cold it was. Did you miss your family? Yes, I really miss my family. I miss my friends from home. I missed my comfy bed. I missed toast. I missed beans on toast. I missed breakfast cereal. I missed watching my football team, Leeds United. I missed lots of things. But yeah, certainly missed my family. And that was a hard part of going on the adventure. Right, that's all your questions. Thank you very much. I hope my answers were helpful, and I hope maybe reading that book might make you dream of adventures of your own. What adventure would you like to do? How would you like to travel? Where would you like to go? What would you need to take with you? What difficulties would you need to plan for? Big questions. Good luck with all of your own adventures. Bye, everybody. I'm going to see what message I got now. Hopefully it's exciting. It was probably just my mum checking I've washed my clothes. Bye.